and I'm not sure how it happened. He went from being ahead by 79 votes to losing by 18. But I'm hoping, I'm thinking too, that this may be a declaration that we have a candidate for that Senate district again. George Amedore!
Thank you, Tom. Well, it's good to be back in Albany, isn't it? And to support our freedom, our liberty, our God-given rights to bear arms. You know, I'm so proud to be here today to stand with my fellow colleagues, but all of you, my brothers and sisters who are law-abiding gun owners in the state of New York. And over the last month, we have we've signed petitions, we have knocked on our representative doors, we spoke the truth, but unfortunately it fell upon deaf ears. I spoke with our good friend Tom King just the other day, and I'm so encouraged to hear that the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association is soaring. Memberships are increasing just by the hundreds this past month, which is great. I want to thank each and every member of NYSERPA, of the NRA, and of SCOPE, the Second Amendment Foundation, and all grassroots organizations that carry the banner that we rally behind today. Well, now it's our time. It's our time to be united. It's our time to be united and to hold the politicians who are supposed to stand up for our rights accountable. Politicians like even my former opponent, who said she would vote for the SAFE Act, which we need to remember. We need to hold her and all the ones who voted in favor of this terrible bill, unconstitutional law. We need to hold them accountable. I can tell you what I've already been hearing from my colleagues and from some of my friends inside these buildings is that unfortunately they think we don't have the stamina, nor the patience, nor the courage or perseverance to carry this fight on. Are they wrong? We're going to carry the fight on? We cannot allow our fury to diminish. I call upon you to stoke the embers and to keep the flame of freedom and liberty alive in each and every one of us to fight this terrible act. Now we owe it. We owe it to each other. We owe it to our children. And we owe it to the brave men and women who are fighting overseas right now and serving our country. You know, many of these servicemen, when they come back to New York State, they're coming back and realizing that their rights were trampled on while they were fighting for our freedoms and serving our country. Well, we owe it to them to defeat this act. I want to thank you for your attention, your support, and your resolve to see this fight to the very end. No less than the future, no less than the fortune of our nation is at stake. The hopes, the dreams, the freedom of 300 million Americans may be determined by how we here in New York respond to this encroachment of our liberty. Together, say together. Together we can build a brighter, safer, freer future for our children here in New York. So I say, look to your left and look to your right and pledge your lives, your fortunes, and your sacred honor to a New York where citizens need not to live in fear of their government. Thank you. God bless you, and I stand with you to see this thing fought through. God bless you.
Thank you, George. Thank you.